just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins on Sunday Night Primetime.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compression. Ground control with a soul like Cody, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Back to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. It leads to 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Philadelphia.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
A gain of 7.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And the Eagles are going to be set up 1st and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
They'll look to throw again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I...
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Seven nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Spiller. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run with Spiller. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. This is 3rd and 6.
A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, Kittle. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Miami.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A run. It's Spiller. He'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. On the ground, it's Spiller. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
44-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Now Spiller. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On 3rd down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse.
Mike, you want to convert on 3rd down? Get the ball in your hands of your best players. And this guy, he is a playmaker. Whether it's out catching passes like he's used to or working as a runner instead.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Philadelphia.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia. Back to the air one more time. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 14.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
The 17-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, his 4th TD grab of the season.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
10 yards.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
From the pistol, they run with Spiller. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll stay on the ground. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
Here's a run up the gut, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
2nd and 10. Moving outside the pocket. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Handoff here, up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Back
8.
to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Forced to his right. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. George Hill! Touchdown, Dolphins!
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll send the man in motion left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kick is good.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. He's going to stop in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's taken down up past the 35. A gain there of 21. First down, Miami. They'll throw out of the gun. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's going to air this one out, and that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
26-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time they've worked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. They send a receiver in motion left. He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Yards to go.
Man in motion, heading left. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going for it all. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Dolphins 14.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
A run to begin this third quarter, and mark him down up beyond the 30.
That's good.
That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now, faking the give, on the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. He'll turn and hand this one off. He gets free. And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
The kicker on for the
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Gonna look to throw here. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 21-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. The outside complete to Thomas. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm better, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord. I'm a rookie.
Here's Spiller. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run with Spiller. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A loss of 1. It's now
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
a loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Going up top. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
May not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Gold now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
Dolphins 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A run. It's Spiller, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So
that's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on third down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Now it's second and 1. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Olsen. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and That's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL. Like, you want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. He'll drop to throw. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Oh, yeah, you got him, you got him.
To the air now on first and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 13-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Eagles' 8-yard line.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. And they cash it in on third and goal.
Third and goal.
Forced out left.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. Thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try to run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown tonight. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be caught. And he will pull his way in for the 2 points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
He'll get this out wide.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16 yards pick up on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
Here we go on the return from the 1. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Whoa! And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that time, the pressure's too much. He'll go down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he's going to go down They'll throw now, 3rd and forever. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is hard. Down the field. He's got it. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out to his right. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and that ball incomplete over the middle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now, faking the give. He'll try and get there on the ground. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. This fielded inside the 35. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
I got it.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Throwing now from the gun. Flush to his right. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now a give up the middle. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4